Hey, it's me, Babby. I'm back. I just had my 10th chemo session. I'm almost there. That feels really good. Every week I sort of try to do the best I can to make my veins as big as possible, I guess. So a few times it's taken 2 or 3 goes to get the needle in. So I thought, it hurts so much, I don't want to do this again. My fave nurse, she said, drink lots of water, stay hydrated, eat breakfast, and I do all of these things. I had a liter of water today, plus a 250ml like soy protein drink. It's basically chocolate soy milk. And still it took 2 goes to get it in, and it hurts so bad. And they're like, like your veins are so narrow, and I'm just like, what can I do to make sure this is easier? And they're like, let's check. And they touch my hand. She's like, like your hands are warm, which means you have good circulation because your blood is going everywhere. Your veins are just narrow. And I was just like, And originally, like, I got my blood test here because it comes out really easily, so I sort of just go like this and let them check. And they always choose this arm, this exact spot, but they try not to do them on the same arm. But then apparently this arm is supposed to have better veins, but it didn't work, and I could feel it sort of jamming around in there. And then they change every time they sort of fail. So another nurse comes along, she just sort of kept like, stroking my arm for a while, and then she's like, make a fist with your thumb inside and like keep pumping. And I was pumping away, drinking water, trying to tighten the tourniquet as much as possible. And she had to go, but I could just, it hurts so much. And it's because the needle was like this long, and she's like, does it hurt? And I'm like, no. She's like, your voice sounds like it hurts. And I'm like, Anyway, when they finally get the pre-chemo in, which is basically like anti-allergy drugs and stuff, and it gives you the chemo sleepies, and it has like a horrible plasticky smell, she said to me, it's going really slowly, which means we're not sure if it's in properly or if it's like against the wall of your vein, but it's going to make chemo super long. And I was just like, oh no. And she's like, we're going to check, but it looks like it was going in properly, but it just took forever today. I only had Taxol, like Paclitaxel. I left my house at about 7:25, got to the hospital at 7:45, got my blood tested at 8:15ish, was 17th. And then, had my nurse check at about 9:30, saw Dr. Hayashi, had my nurse check at about 9:15, saw Dr. Hayashi at 9:30, and he's like, ooh, peak today. He's like, you look young. I was like, I am young. Not that young. Young in terms of cancer, but, not, I guess still young in terms of the earth. That part in Knocked Up? I'll put a clip in.
I can't let you in because you're old as for this club, not, for the earth.
Anyway, that's how I feel a lot of the time. But I did see another young person there today. Like, she looked really young, sort of uni age, and I felt sad for her, obviously. She looked like she was studying, so I didn't want to interrupt her and talk to her. Also, I was busy chugging water. So I was waiting from about 9:30 to about 10:15, got to chemo at 10:15. I left at about 1:30, got home at 2, had my gongcha. It's a thing now. She gave me a new point card. But then I went to go get groceries. I'm super chemo sleepy, by the way. I just have resting face. I wear a mask. Trying to be nice, but I'm so tired. And I had my green bags on my shoulders, and I sort of let them down, and one of them just smashed right on the part where I had chemo, and it hurts so bad. It's gonna bruise, I can tell. Look, that one just won't go away. I think the chemo ones take longer to heal. The blood test ones are okay. But yeah, anyway, I googled how to sort of make your veins bigger, but they're like, drink more water, exercise. I do all of these things already. Like, I went for, it's not that much, but I went for a 3K run yesterday. I don't know what to do. Also, I've got mouth sores now. So they kept asking me since I started chemo, do you have any mouth ulcers? How's your appetite? Can you eat? And I was like, yeah, my mouth hurts now. I have a mouth ulcer. And they're like, oh no, can you eat? And I was like, oh yeah, I eat a lot. And they're like, oh, well, you're all right then. My bestie was saying, make sure you tell them because they'll give you medicine. And I realized, like, right at the very beginning, they gave me these like granules to gargle with for my mouth sores, so I think I'm gonna try that. I think I'm slurring my words a little bit because I don't want my teeth to touch my tongue. I'll go get the granules. Anyway, so here they are. One day, 1 to 6 times. And I think you mix it with water, and it's called hachiyazu. Yeah, gonna get right in there. They look like fish food or like dashi. Yeah, excited. Hope this makes my mouth feel better. But I've also got super hot flashes, like I can feel one coming now. I feel fine, then all of a sudden I break out into giant sweat and feel horrible. I feel like my skin is also really good after chemo. You know, you can't see my acne scars. I think I'm gonna start wearing wigs now also, as in for videos. That was just a recap. I just wanted to complain about dropping the shopping bag on my arm. It hurts so much. And my mouth. Yeah, just a bit of a chemo whinge today. Stay tuned.